that's a weird lineup, CP.
Yeah, speaking of lineup here, looking at Incredible Rats, they're going to be running Indro on the Hanzo, Zinc on the Mercy, Manarok on the Reinhardt, Zico Masta on the Zarya, Nafenzo on Pharah, and the Phoenix on Lucio. So a little bit unconventional. We have seen Hanzo on defense here before. It's not that unprecedented, but running the Hanzo and the Pharah, it's definitely lacking a hit scan here for the defense on Incredible Rats.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that Indro has to get a couple really good arrows early on here. Otherwise, this Hanzo pick is not going to work out. Not able to connect yet. Let's see him still trying to wail away at that shield, but the Reinhardt shield still with plenty of health left. And still no connections for Indro, so I don't know about this Hanzo pick to start things off here.
The Hanzo has not gotten the value that they've been looking for, but Taimu was able to get the early pick. Tailspin going in deep, and EnVyUs not wasting any time, immediately just getting on top of the defense for IncRats, and they've already made a huge amount of space here as Taimu going very deep in, going to the hangar already, looking for picks here,
Taimu.
And they just want to get this first point effortlessly.
Taimu's gonna die here.
Taimu perhaps being a little bit too greedy. He is punished immediately. The defense will have a chance to defend before this second checkpoint. And in fact, they have a 6v5 here as they move in. EnVyUs rolling in. Lucio speed boost is out. 2 kills from Internet Hulk and Tailspin as they go in deep. And Nuffinzo in the back here trying to get things done. Not going to get it done. Tailspin will go down, but overall Envy not getting stopped as it gets to that second checkpoint with an insane amount of haste.
I mean, EnVyUs, they were down 5 versus 6. Yet they got 3 kills to only 1 death in that next engagement, so EnVyUs playing incredibly well as a team here, even when they have the disadvantage. And look at this, Internet Hulk just zapping away in the front lines for his team, showing no fear at all, basically off guard by himself. How is he not dying? They're not focusing on him, and I think this is a little bit of a bad move by Nafenzo the Pharah. He hasn't turned and started killing Internet Hulk, and that just allowed him to go ham.
Internet Hulk was in the back the entire time. He got 2 kills. Meanwhile, on the point, they still had about 3 or 4 people back in the payload, just escorting it through. The defense being a little bit passive in contesting the payload right now, and as a result, they're going to get through the hangar phase basically uncontested the entire time. Taimu will have a Winston on him in the back here, but it doesn't really matter as Tailspin Internet Hulk again picking up 2 kills there, so deep in the back here. Zarya uses Graviton Surge trying to save herself. Doesn't even work out, as the offensive Envy able to play pretty fast and elusive things here thus far.
All right, finally a couple of kills here for the Rats, but did not last long enough. As 4 kills in a row go to EnVyUs as they are smashing through and moving closer and closer to setting like what, like a 3-4 minute time potentially.
They're sub 3 minutes right now, I'm pretty sure. This would be one of the quickest watch point Gibraltar times that we have ever seen coming out from the team. Tailspin right now on fire, moving forward. Deadeye is going to be on the way out. Lucio speed boost aiding that. He's going to look for any pickoff. We'll just settle for breaking the Reinhardt shield. And this is working out really well for Envy. They're up 2 kills right now. Tailspin going to get charged to the back, but will live through the sound barrier. Ends up taking out the Reinhardt anyways, as the kill feed absolutely filling up in EnVyUs' favor here. That's going to be a full team wipe, and I don't think anything can stop them from capping this now.
Yeah, let's see her not like this in chat for poor old Rats here, as they have just been smashed, dominated, and defeated here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. EnVyUs, of course, they're one of the top teams in the world, so can't feel too sad about that, but I know the Rats wanted to put up a little bit better of a fight.
Here we go. I think this might have been back during the hangar phase where Internet Hulk was just able to get the back and no. In fact, this is right at the end. This is off the Reinhardt
Earth Shatter here. Of course, Earth Shatter on its own knocks people on their asses. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but if you pair it up with the Winston, it's going to be a whole bunch of kills.
3:02, almost a sub 3 minute time for EnVyUs. That's one of the quickest watch point Gibraltar times I've ever seen. Ironically, I think it was the old IDD QD core that set time about 2:45, but that was back in the double orb meta, where it's easier to set sort of crazy times. To set a time of 3:02 in this meta is nothing short of absolute domination.
Yeah. So EnVyUs trying to prove again, guys, that they're one of the best on the planet, and I certainly think they're going to do it as they move forward through the bracket. And ZP, is the second round also single map, or?
Yeah, it's single map up until I believe the winners semifinals, and then we're going to get in the best of 3s. So pretty harsh proving grounds here. You have to win your best out of 1 early on the winners bracket, or you will be sent down the losers, where you do get a chance at redemption, but your road becomes much tougher.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. clearly not going to happen for the Rats here unless they pull off some sort of small miracle. Of course, we won't count them out until the fat lady sings.
Well, the interesting thing, looking back at the last Alienware Monthly Melee, where we saw C9 versus EnVyUs, is that there is more of a trend. The better teams get, you have a trend towards really, really great offense, where you saw both C9 and EnVyUs trading off just incredibly fast attack times. Now, I don't think Incredible Rats might come out and do this here. I think this is going to be a very tough time to beat, regardless of how good they might be. But, you know, offense does seem to have an advantage at times. But taking a look here at the defense coming out from the side of EnVy, they're going to be running Chips on a Mercy, Coco on Reinhardt, Tailspin on the Junkrat, Taimu on the Widowmaker, Harry Hook on McCree, and Internet Hulk going to be rounding things out here on Symmetra. And you don't actually see Symmetra that often on Gibraltar defense, so this is a little interesting coming up from the side of EnVy.
Yeah. Yeah, Symmetra, it's going to be tough to do any kind of damage at all on Gibraltar. I mean, usually Symmetra is able to build up her ultimate mainly on the backs of spamming orbs through tight choke points. Well, guess what? There are no tight choke points on this first point here. But Internet Hulk, of course, he knows what he's doing here, so we'll see how quickly he can get that teleporter up for his team.
Merci.
Indeed. Well, here we go. The defense is fully set up here. It looks like they're going to make their stand earlier on rather than defending at the second point, which you see a lot of teams do. Taimu right now looking for the all-important first pickoff in a bit of a sniper battle. Not able to get that pickoff just yet, but there it is. First kill of the game going. Taimu takes out Defenzo and making it a double kill as Indra goes down in short order. And he almost goes down to Reinhardt, but a little bit of team saving come out from EnVy as 3 quick kills to them. They will give up this first checkpoint, but it doesn't really matter too much because it doesn't affect spawn points in the least.
Yeah, doesn't affect spawn points at all. So even though EnVyUs had numbers on the point, or above the point, I should say, they're totally fine with letting the Rats collect this first checkpoint, and they're going to be fine holding nearer to the hangar here.
Tailspin in the back, able to take out Zinc with the concussion mine. Junkrat really, really good at controlling rooms and corridors in general, and Tailspin using it to his advantage right now. As really the offense seems a little bit uncoordinated right now. They're sort of coming in one by one, they're feeding kills, and as a result, I think their odds of saying a really quick time here, something that would be able to beat what EnVyUs did, just quickly going away.
I gotta make fun of Taimu a little bit. Like, he is just so out of position again here, able to escape. But not like the safest play, but I guess they don't
Genji looking for the help.
Wait.
Oh man, Genji looking for the health pack, not able to find it. It was taking just a little bit ago. And yeah, I mean, Taimu's playing really, really aggro right now. But he's not getting punished for it, and he's getting the pickoff, so yeah, I guess as long as it works, he's going to stick with it. Time-wise, there's less than 2 minutes left, only 1:30 in fact. And mathematically, I'm not even sure it's possible for the Rats to come back, even if everything there were to go right and it were a total right now. So EnVyUs very likely to take this, move on to the round of 16. Pretty well played by them, both on offense and defense here thus far.
All right, guys. So valiant effort by the Estonian team. Currently 1-1, so they'll be sent down to the lower bracket. And not down and out of the tournament yet, so still an opportunity to get another win or two. As Taimu picks up additional kills, Bastion down and out. Super quick there. Bastion has made his way back into the meta just a little bit as well, CP.
No, we do see Bastion from time to time. He's a situational pick, but teams have developed sort of pocket strategies for him, and you know, he's also a surprise pick at times too, where you know teams aren't expecting to see him on a map. He comes out and he can ruin a run just by the virtue that people weren't expecting the turn a corner and run in the El Presidente. But there it is, GG well played being sent out here from the side of Incredible Rats. They know that EnVy has this, and we're just going to be moving on to our round of 16 match.
GG well played called. A little bit of sportsmanship out of both teams, and so far, you know, online people, there might be some drama between some of the teams, but on LAN, everyone was super friendly, handshakes all around, and teamwork kind of bleeding through into this tournament as well. Everyone's gonna try and keep everyone on their good graces and be friendly as possible. At least that's my hope. As this community does develop into a major esports community, it's important that we have that tone established early.
Yeah, no, I think in general you want manner throughout the scene, but every now and then you also get the sort of rivalries that, you know, they get a little bit of BM and it's highly entertaining. Of course, anything back in the day dealing with Too Easy and Mendo Kusai was probably two of the more entertaining parts, where they would actually just be talking to each other throughout the match, just saying, you know, I killed you, no, I killed you. but esports.
All right. What's the next match, ZP? Guys, do let us know. Take a look at the bracket. Let us know what matches you want to see, and we'll try and figure out the best possible match for the next round here.
So looking at the next round, we were talking about NG Blue before. Have they gotten into the game? Because they're about to go up against Reason Overwatch. Their side of the bracket is moving very, very quickly. And given that Reason Overwatch is able to get through there as well, that could be a very good game to watch.